Been so nice to have the fans back and Laker playoff basketball back in LA. Of course, last year's championship, all the playoff games in Orlando, Florida.
But you're right. If he makes that shot, you've done your job defensively.
Chris Paul finds room. Elbow jumper's good.
And Phoenix is really trying to pack the paint right now as Paul misses a three, so they don't get hurt there.
36 years old, playing against LeBron James in the playoffs for the first time in their careers, these two pals. As Crowder gets to the rim, banks one home. As the game went on, he's looked sharp early on. Cam Johnson goes right at Drummond and finishes. Beautiful move from Johnson.
But to get back to that, Mike, we all make mistakes as coaches, as players, as referees. That's 3 points made up off of a call that should have been made.
Kyle Kuzma, some good minutes off the bench. 10 straight points by the Lakers. Payne and a goaltend.
But the second unit, Phoenix, right now
has not played a lot so far. Didn't play games 1 and 2 of this series. As Crowder goes inside, bank shot is good. Jake Crowder, his second drive to the bucket. James was with Cleveland. Drummond with the left hand, can't get it to fall. He thought he was hit. Ayton the rebound. The Suns bench yelling, push the ball. Crowder, open three. That's good. And boy, does that have to feel good for Jake Crowder.
I'm believing that shot is not going to beat us.
Chris Paul, the hesitation, the pullback shoots over Gasol. And Paul, his second field goal. Finds some room, pulls up, jumper, in and out. Tip misses by Bridges, and that's going to end the first half. 8 and 4 points, 6 boards. Chris Paul, nice feed inside. Ayton goes right at Drummond and finishes with the foul. And here comes Chris Paul. 8-point Phoenix lead with Anthony Davis back in the locker room. Ayton down low against James, and Ayton able to finish. 5 on the 24. Booker out to Paul. Paul inside to Ayton, gathers, bank shot, missed it. Rebound knocked out of his hands. Pass deflected. Ayton comes up with it, back to Chris Paul.
Winding up with high percentage shots.
Well, after a make too. So just going right at, using their
Lakers defense has no answer for what the Suns are trying to accomplish offensively.
Third foul on Kuzma. Chris Paul falling away, rolls around and drops through. And Schroeder moving his feet beautifully there. Now looking to help out on Booker. Shot clock at 5. 2 on the 24. Paul has to hoist up a 3. Does hit the rim. James the rebound. Paul on the drive. Goes to the rim. Left-handed. Flips it up off the glass. Chris Paul looking sharp.
Suns thinking 2 for 1 right now.
Paul. Elbow jumper. Too strong. Caruso the rebound. 5 players in double figures for Phoenix have had excellent balance. Well, Phoenix Suns, Mark, they've got to love what they're seeing from Chris Paul. Shot clock is turned off. Schroeder out to Kuzma. 3-pointer. Off the mark. Rebound Paul. Final seconds. Paul flips it up underhanded. Payne unable to finish that time. So Harrell hasn't played since game 1, but getting some important minutes. We are seeing all the reasons why Phoenix had the second best record in the NBA by what they're doing here in the second half. Chris Paul knocks it in, and it's up to an 18-point lead. It's averaging just under 13 boards a game in this series. Paul throws it up, and Ayton gets it to go. Didn't quite grab it. Kuzma was right there on top of him. Jeff, you're right. They have pushed the pace. Now up to 46% from the field. Harrell contested. Ayton right there. Couldn't finish, but he did draw the foul, and Ayton will shoot 2. Suns have been in control here in the second half. Still plenty of time, though. Paul loves that elbow jumper. Not that time. And Marc Gasol able to corral it. Crowd trying to get fired up. Been hard to do that the way the Suns have dominated the second half. Pass inside to James. Count it and 1. Ayton sets the screen for Chris Paul. Back for Booker. Booker fires away. It's good. A 2-pointer for Booker. Paul looking. Paul driving. Falling away. It's good. Chris Paul once again. 18 for Paul. Now Gasol. Ayton comes out on him this time. James to Gasol. Pass deflected and stolen by Paul. Chris Paul with the defense once again.
Oh, yes, you do, because he knows he can get a shot.
Paul on the drive, falling away.
Yeah, an awful one.
And they're just wisely using the clock in their favor right now. Paul the dribble back out Crowder. Crowder tries another three. Rebound, Chris Paul.